No, it's been a long time since I posted a video up, so today I'm actually taking my other car to the dyno to see what it puts down. Alright, so setup on this, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I kind of posted a little bit there, but it's built closed deck, IAG short block. It's got GSC S2 cams and Pulsar GTX3576. Fuel system is FIC 1650s, and it has a single Walbro 525 in it. So just to recap, this car has been on the dyno in the past. The last time I had it on the dyno, it was a Mustang dyno. Today it's going to be on a dyno jet. It's the same setup, but they are going to be two different tunes. On the last time it was on the dyno, it was tuned on Cobb. It made about 560s, about 28 psi of boost. Now it's tuned on open source, and peak boosts that we see on the logs are around 32, 33 at times. So the car does feel like it makes a lot more torque now, but we will see what the actual dyno plot says. Overall, I'm very happy with the numbers, especially given that, you know, the turbocharger I'm using is a Pulsar, which, yes, it is a Chinese copy of a Garrett, I guess. But for a $600 turbo, I honestly cannot complain with how it reacts on the motor. I mean, it spools well. It on the street, I mean, we have it at about 33 pounds of boost. So it only hit about 29 on the dyno, but I was told that's because the amount of load on the dyno is different than what you see on the street. But I'm okay with that. That just means the car makes a little bit more power when it's actually on the road, so it's a plus. So this is today's plot. I started the runs right around 3,000 RPMs and took it all the way up to redline, which is right around 7,800. And this one, it's a little hard to see the numbers, but this is my plot from before. Now, yes, they are different types of dynos. One's on a Mustang, one's on a Dynojet, but you could tell that the plot from today has a lot more power in the mid-range, which honestly is what makes the car more fun to drive. Like I was saying, the car made, got it right here, it made a max of 582 wheel horsepower and 512 wheel torque. Now, I do have my old plot from when I was tuned back in December, and we have a max horsepower of 563 and 409 foot-pounds of torque. So up top, not much more. I will say it was definitely a lot warmer today, closer to 80 degrees when the car was on the dyno versus probably in the 40s. I'm not sure about the temperature in the dyno room in December, but definitely cooler out. But the big difference is the amount of torque that the car makes, and it makes it a lot earlier also. I want to give a big shout out to my tuner and my homie Dom of Dom Tuned. Without him, this car would not be